Welcome back to Market Pros, and let's get right into it. So here we have Atlas on FTX on the 4 hour. Okay, so your moving averages do have negative slopes. Your 50 is about to cross your 200, which would be a death cross if it was on the daily. Which, I mean, some people still call it a death cross, but really, I only, my opinion is the death cross is only on the daily, and it's when the 50 crosses the 200. All other crosses are silver crosses, in my opinion. But the death cross. So, let's see. RSI, bearish control zone. We are testing the top of it, but I mean, we had a nice little pump here. MACD. So we did get the, we came up, got a pretty fresh cross to the upside, came back down, retested, positive momentum is increasing. Let's see here. You did have bullish divergence. Not anymore. You had it from this point to this point. Now, you still have a drive of bullish divergence, but that probably already played out. Now, when you've got these and volatilities in the lower zone, but I'm sure it will increase soon. You did get rejected, basically front ran the 50 and 200 where you're getting that cross. Every time you've got one of these big wicks, it's continued to the downside. So definitely pay attention to that. Let's go down to the 1 hour. So here on the 1 hour, definitely looks like a reversal. You did get this 2 hour pump right here. You did come up to the bullish control zone. Okay, so usually when you try to get in the bullish control zone, you do, like a lot of times, more often than not, you'll get rejected the first time. So, and the MACD has a fresh cross to the upside while your volatility is heading up. It's getting to the critical zone, which doesn't mean nothing. It can stay up there for a minute. I mean, each time, it's pretty much stayed up there for a minute, then the trend basically followed through. Now, I don't really like these candles right here. So basically, if we break the 21, I think we come down to the bottom of this purple region, possibly get a bounce. But honestly, I think we would break down into a new low if we do break this 21 on the 1 hour. So definitely pay attention to that 21. Now, validation of the upside would be to get a 1 hour closure above this purple zone, basically at 0.0271. Validation of the downside would be to break that 21 on a 1 hour closure at 0.0258. So, yeah, watch your levels and stay nimble. Let's move on to Polis. All right, so here we're on Polis, on FTX, and on the 1 hour. Basically, it's been getting wrecked, along with everything else, but Polis not looking too good right now. All your moving averages have negative slopes. Your RSI is, so you had a slight drive of bullish divergence here. Let me see here. Very slight drive of bullish divergence, but these bullish divergences really haven't been playing out. I mean, you had this nice, 6-7 hour pump right here. But after that, I mean, you got rejected from the 50 and just cracked back down, and that's basically what you've been doing ever since. So, and your RSI looks like it's trying to turn back down, getting rejected from the signal line. If we can get back above that signal line, get back in the bearish control zone, we might be able to come up to the 21. MACD, yeah, you had a fresh cross to the downside at the same time as retesting and resuming down from the zero line. Now, your negative momentum is waning a little bit as your MACD starts to curl around, but that really doesn't matter. I mean, you can get another retest and resume down. So, yeah, I mean, if Polis keeps breaking down, I could see us making new all-time lows. Now, validation of the upside, I wouldn't be bullish until you break this 100 and this last high at basically 163. So that's the level we need to get above, and that's, little ways away. So, and validation to the downside. Let's put on a fib and see where we might end up. And we're going to take our fib we're going to go for a long-term one. So we're going to take our fib all the way down here, bring it all the way up. All right, so the 786, we did break the 786. As you see, we tried to bounce and it did nothing. So, I mean, basically the next level is 140. You know, bounces along the way. We probably get one at 147, maybe 143. But honestly, unless we turn around soon, man, I think we're going to 140. So, Polis continues to look like shit. Yeah, and as you see, the Atlas pairing, I mean, you're up 6.72%. At one point, Atlas was up like 5-6%. But obviously, you know, cracked back down. Bitcoin has a lot to do with this. I mean, if Bitcoin keeps breaking down, these coins are going to get wrecked. So yeah, just pay attention to that. Polis looks like shit. Atlas looks like it could come down, and unless it pops back up and makes a closure, I'm talking about Atlas now. Unless Atlas makes a closure above that last wick, it's just going to get wrecked too. So yeah, definitely pay attention. Stay nimble. If you guys liked the video, like and subscribe if you want. Everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening. Keep your head up. I'll see you in the next one.